Good evening. My name is David Sadler. I am the Director of Information Technology for Caroline County, as well as the Project Manager for VADI 2023. This evening, we are here to discuss and give an update on the broadband expansion efforts in Caroline County. Tonight, we'll start by covering the existing service areas of existing providers. So if you're new to the area and you're not aware of what provider to contact, hopefully this evening will give you some help. We'll start out by discussing the first scope is the Comcast existing area. And what you're seeing is a map of the estimated footprint of Comcast located mostly in Western Caroline. By Western Caroline, we're referring to parts of the county that is west of Route 1 and Route 95. These areas are around Ladysmith and Carmel Church. If you see the areas that are highlighted in red, again, that's the estimated footprint of Comcast. They include Ladysmith Village, Lake Landor, Pendleton, Lake Caroline, Belmont, and Caroline Pines. If you live in these areas, your provider is Comcast. You can get pricing and sign up at www.xfinity.com or call 1-877-338-9791. Next, also in the Western Caroline, west of Route 1 and Route 95, if you live in that area and you're not served by Comcast, you would be one of these addresses that are shown by the pink dots. Currently, that project is about 815 addresses in Western Carolina, and it is served by Verizon with their Fios product. This project just completed. The target completion date was April 2025, and it was to be a 100% fiber optic network with over 62 miles of fiber to be constructed. Next generation optical line terminal, or OLT, supports up to 2 gigs of symmetrical data transmission. This project completed ahead of schedule. First addresses opened for sale in June of 2024, with 100% of the addresses being opened for sale in February of 2025. The product that you have available to you is the Fios Home Internet. And you can get information or place an order at verizon.com/Fios Faster or call 1-888-548-5833. If you live east of 95 and Route 1, Eastern Caroline, and you have already an internet service provider, it would be BreezeLine. If you notice on the map, areas that are either in purple or bright yellow are served by BreezeLine for internet service. These are areas in and around Bowling Green, Port Royal, Balti, and Panola. If you live in these areas and you need service or interested or have questions, you can go to www.breezeline.com or call 1-888-536-9600. Moving on to the Caroline East VADI project. This is the Caroline East VADI project 2023. This project is currently on schedule, and we continue to monitor REC pole attachment delays and VDOT permitting delays, as they are the two areas that are at risk of delaying the project at this time. VADI 2023, Caroline East. The initial design of the project is complete. Due to changes in design to avoid the high-cost pole attachments, some redesign is in progress. To date, 143 miles, up from 89 miles of fiber, have been constructed. That's 143 of 439 miles have been constructed since January 2024. 275 of the 3,910 locations now have internet available to them for the first time. Homes and businesses in these shaded areas are currently targeted for early service, including Elevon, Tigner, Central Point, Liberty Fork, Beverly, Gether, Bagby, and Schumansville. If everything remains on schedule, service is targeted for these areas for early fall. Homes and businesses in these shaded areas are currently being constructed, including Frog Level, Lorne, Covington's Corner, Doggett's Fork, Campbell's Corner, and Kemp's Corner. If everything remains on schedule, service is targeted to these areas for mid to late fall. Homes and businesses in the remaining areas of Dawn and Woodford, northeastern Carolina, are on schedule to be completed next year. In the VATI 2023 project, there are 4 railroad crossings required to bring service to all the residents. 3 of the 4 railroad crossings have been complete. The 4th is in progress. This process has been going on for over 3 years. At this time, no extension of this project is necessary. However, we continue to monitor this project closely for areas of possible delay. If you need more information, you can go to the county website at www.co.caroline.va.us and click on the Broadband in Caroline section. That will take you to this page. From this page, you see the big orange button, Submit Your Question. Any questions that you may have on the project, the progress, or any delays can be submitted right there. And it will be sent to me, and I will get back to you as soon as we can with the correct and up-to-date information. Also, more information. Our next broadband update is scheduled for Monday, July the 21st at 7 p.m. Please feel free to tune in as these updates are streamed via YouTube. Again, thank you for your time this evening, and have a good one. We'll talk to you soon.